Hey there folks, how you doing? Today we have an amazing home for you, an amazing home tour here in the Metro Verde subdivision master plan community here in Las Cruces, New Mexico. Give it a look. We're gonna have just over 2,000 square feet, 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 420,000 plus some more incentives, all tile, Lennox HVAC system, an amazing home nestled right here in this community, just about 2 blocks away from the golf course. So I'm gonna give you a home tour. Before that, I'm gonna drive over to the golf club that they're building. They're building a new country club. It's gonna be a la carte. You're not gonna have to become a member, so your property value is gonna skyrocket as they're dumping in $11 to $13 million into this new country club. So let's check it out. Welcome to Las Cruces. Okay folks, before I take you on this amazing home tour here right behind me, I definitely want to show off this neighborhood. Lots and lots has happened since I last shot a house here in this subdivision. Hakes Brothers has built it out. A couple other builders have done so as well. Lots of options to choose from. So as you can see, you're right by the golf course, near mid-schools and elementary schools, near about 20 local area parks, no HOAs at all. And surrounded by multi-use properties as far as skate parks, BMX parks, splash pads, American Ninja style circuit course to work out on. So many uses. You got the golf course, which is not club only, membership only. It is a la carte. You can show up. And from what I understand, when the $11 million club is built, you're gonna be able to partake in that without having to be a member. So let's see all that we have to offer here. You go ahead and fly. I'll drive over there and we'll see you later. Make sure you save me a seat. Alrighty folks, welcome back inside my space shuttle. It's been a while since I brought you all out with me. The whole point is living in Las Cruces. I want to be able to show you more of the neighborhood, show off what we have to offer, what it looks like. Some are under construction, some are ready with all those huge discounts that I keep mentioning. So lots to do. Very impressive with what Las Cruces has to offer. This builder themselves, Hakes Brothers, can get you into a subdivision so close to the golf course. They can get you lots up against the golf course. Lots going on, all in a super affordable price. Look at this, folks. Just all this amazing scenery that you have to offer. Contemporary, Tuscan, just so much variety, all within the same subdivision, all under 500,000 and surrounded by $1 million homes. And you can get 2,000, 2,500 square feet, 4-bedroom, 5-bedroom houses, everything you're looking for. So let's keep the tour going. Here are on our way to the clubhouse, to the golf course. You'll see we have lots still available, houses under construction. So there's still plenty of time to get in, folks. All of a sudden, these are $400,000, $500,000 houses, then you have a $700,000 home snuck in here. So if you need side yard access, let me know. A quick phone call, onboard consultation will help me understand where you stand and get you situated, get you pointed in the right direction. All right, looks like we made it here to the new to be clubhouse. Look at that. Over $11 million going in there from what I understand. So we got to park off what is supposed to be the parking lot. So everybody's parking off into this dirt area, this temporary parking area. It's about 4:30, middle of the week. What is it, a Thursday? Usually towards the weekends, we see large crowds. We love coming out here. This is their temporary clubhouse. Great food. They have a good burger. They get you some shrimp. They have a good menu. for a while there, they were having a jazz night, so live music, jazz. I believe that's those are all types of things that are going to be coming back here to the new clubhouse coming in here. And just want to show off, see what it looks like right now, get you some boots on the ground. And here is what has been for years and what we have been promised was going to be temporary, which it is. Their clubhouse. Here's your pro shop and your restaurant. Here you have your driving range. Lots of people already enjoying themselves. It's a beautiful evening out on a Thursday. Finally getting some better weather. Come in and out of this place. All right, folks, here we are at the house, just over 2,000 square feet, an amazing Hakes Brothers build. When you come to the city, we're gonna make sure that you get exposed to all the best deals that are not on the market. You won't find them on Zillow, Realtor.com, any of the websites, because the sales reps are calling us up constantly, once a week on average, letting us know what deals fell apart, what's available, what you can pick up from the builder at a discount with incentives, because a deal, for example, fell out of contract and the builders do not want to have houses on their books. They want to get rid of them, on to the next. They'll incentivize you to pick them up. Today, we have this amazing home, 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, built by Hakes Brothers. When you come to town, we're gonna work with Quint Lears, one of their most experienced realtors and reps that they have at Hakes Brothers, to let us know everything that Hakes Brothers has to offer, from their warranties, their walls. For example, they're doing nothing but 2x6 construction out here. The amount of shrubberies and trees, for example, you're gonna get 2 large trees and about 6 to 8 shrubs in your front yard, 2 tones of rock. You're gonna have your rose rock, your desert tan rock, and then your river rock with your ornate river coming up and down. Amazing work. I can take you to other properties at this price point at a 420. They at best give you 1 color rock and at best a boulder and a shrub or 2. Hakes Brothers has won so many awards, top to bottom, from elevation, curb appeal, interior floor plan design to the kitchen. Hakes Brothers definitely brings you nothing but the best out here in Las Cruces, New Mexico. So let's start off with this amazing elevation that they got going on out here. They have several floor plans to choose from. Today's floor plan is called the Roosevelt. This is the elevation they went with on this home. Look at the extensive stone veneer that they did on the exterior. You have your charcoal gray slate clay tile roof section there, along with the rest of your flat roof. It has enough pitch to the spouts, the canales, to drain the roof, so you're not having standing water up there. You also get your 10, 2, and 1 year warranties on new construction home through Hakes Brothers. So we'll explain all that to you when you get to town. They did a little bit of shutter work here, so this may be somewhat of their modern farmhouse elevation. So let's get to it and see what this house is all about. As I mentioned, the exterior, well done completely with all the coach lights. They got 2 up front and they didn't spare any details. They gave you 2 more, which are not at the garage, just to give it the right touch. Extensive veneer work, stone veneer work all throughout. And a large covered patio here to cover you while you're fumbling for your keys under the rain. Now, to give you an example, you saw we're right by the golf course, and that home, over $700,000-800,000. And you can have a house in the subdivision in the 400s, 500s, 600s, and be surrounded by $1 million homes. Now this home, you're gonna be impressed. It has the 8-foot door package, so every door in here is gonna be an 8-foot door. And with that, if you follow my channel, which I would appreciate if you do, like and subscribe, you get the extra tall baseboards, casings that really set it apart. I really like that touch when you go with 8-foot doors. Why? Because this builder has nothing but tall ceilings. At 420, you cannot beat it. I believe here we're at the 12-foot ceiling. The tray's at least 12 feet, 11-foot elsewhere, 12-foot tray ceiling. Paint that white, watch it stand out like if it's 14 feet. But let's start off showing off the bedrooms. Beautiful home, 2,080 square feet. And we're gonna run into bedroom number 1. All tile, as you notice. And bedroom number 2. You're gonna see that your 2-inch forward blinds are included. You do have a 2x6 construction, high efficiency insulation to go along with your Lennox HVAC system. And if you notice, folks, every single door, even your linen or coat closet, here's your linen closet, has an 8-foot door, super tall ceiling there to stack all the way up high. And look at this beautiful 3 centimeters thick quartz countertops, finished off with matte black fixtures with framed mirrors, light fixture to match. Just beautiful work all throughout. Dovetail cabinetry with soft closed doors and drawers. So pick something else to slam if you get mad. And tiled all the way up with ceramic tile in the shower. You got finished off edges with your Schluter stick here. I love the work there. Large shower head. Give it that proper finish to the tall ceilings. We've seen 2 bedrooms, right? And a bathroom that's shared. And the 3rd bedroom, folks, they share that bathroom. Let me show you what a typical closet looks like, okay? Some shirt and shelf space there, and some pant and more shelf space there. And here you are, all tile. Now this is a spec home, folks. It's spec'd out by the builder already, and they chose the upgrades that they wanted to go with on this house. But it does not mean that you don't have incentives or some cashback of sort that can help you change. For example, in this house, you already have all tile. You want some fans in some of the rooms that I see maybe missing. Those can be finished off with the incentives. What else do you need in this beautiful home that it does not already have? Not much. One thing that I am offering is to be sure that you have a refrigerator. So I'm gonna help you out with your refrigerator. Be sure you get a hold of me, Alfonso Garcia, your local expert realtor here in Las Cruces, New Mexico for new construction and resale, because I'm gonna make sure that we exploit all options under the sun when it comes to finding you the right home, okay? I'm the owner operator, been doing this for over 22 years now, so we have a team of people that are ready to help you. Let's give this a look, folks. So we'll make sure to help you out with the beautiful fridge standing in there. What brand are we gonna have to get you? We're gonna have to get you a match Whirlpool brand. Why? Because this has the Gourmet kitchen. Now, the Gourmet kitchen means that is what you get. You get a cooktop stove, and that gives you the extra cabinetry to give you this microwave and oven combo. And they didn't waste any space. As mentioned, dovetailed cabinetry. They used that for the pans, didn't lose any space there at all. Smoky glass 8-foot pantry door here in the corner. Beautifully done. Staggered crown molding on all their white cabinetry. And they end up giving you a little bit taller and deeper cabinetry than other builders do in general. And here's your Gourmet kitchen cooktop, 5-burner cooktop. What I like now is this model, they used to have it where it was harder to clean. Now they Whirlpool put it on a hinge. So I'm loving that. Easier to clean, get junk out of there. And some builders do not. If your builder does not pay the extra $200, $300 for that kit, there's a kit that extends, because the exhaust system comes, this stainless steel glass hood exhaust system comes with only a certain amount of length, if you see the separation there. And after that, you have to pay for that extension, get it done. Even if your exhaust is out to the wall, get that extension done. The look is having that full drop down look all the way to the ceiling as an exhaust hood. That is the look, even if you exhaust out to the wall, which is another thing. Do me a favor, folks, comment. Do you care if it exhausts out your sidewall, or do you prefer it go up the roof? There's a couple of arguments towards that is, well, one less protrusion that I have on the roof to exhaust up. So either way, that's definitely better than exhausting in a circulating fan, right? Where it just exhausts and circulates there and we have to clean those grease filters out. But look at this, folks, just extensive cabinetry. You're gonna get your full stainless steel appliance package, your farm sink with the apron, stainless steel apron. Everything under warranty. We'd have to check if they're using either Moen or Delta. Beautiful glass tiled backsplash all the way up, and just nothing but quality cabinetry throughout this house, folks. You see, you can't even hear that slamming because it will not. You gotta get really mad at it. They put in all the proper light fixtures on each end for your blenders when you're entertaining people. Here's your breakfast bar area, your entertaining area, your living room, and your proper dining room. You don't get that too often. So a lot of times what you end up getting is have your kitchen, let's say it is your breakfast bar area, you'll have your dining area and then living room. You're gonna have that fully open concept. What I love here is you have a separated type of dining area. So it gives you the proper feel of a dining room. You can have a whole pocket of people out here when you're entertaining in the dining room alone. Amazing, folks. Extensive use of windows where they were supposed to, all along the wall. Look at this, look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 large windows, not to count your nice sliding door leading out to that patio, which is where we'll cap it off for you. So we saw bedrooms over here, right? At the entry, off to the right, we have your bedrooms, okay? Here's another linen closet. No space wasted, I love it. You have your Honeywell system controlling your HVAC, your Lennox HVAC system. Here's your half bath, folks. Fully framed mirrors, tall ceilings, quartz countertops, white cabinetry to match the entire house. And this is an oversized laundry room. We do have 2,088 square feet, and they are giving us some shelving, some hanging space, and even after your units are in there. This is what we call the mudroom combo, because we have to get through the laundry room from our garage. And you will not get painted walls, folks, but you will get on your walls, you will get them textured, so paint these right away before you start filling these walls up with junk. You'll get your Hunter sprinkler system, control system, which will give you plenty of zones, sections to send off. Just get some valves going and you can send water to your backyard to drip system to irrigate it. So you came home from the garage, here you are, there's a half bath if you're in a hurry, just off the garage, through the mudroom combo. And your primary bedroom, folks. What do you think? I love they went with all tile in this house. They put 4 reset light cans, rarely done. You get your fan in this room. Don't forget to paint that tray white. As always, I always implore people to do that. I love the amount of windows used here. 3 large windows to the backyard. Very nice contemporary look right here. Properly placed windows on each side. And let's check out this award-winning bathroom by Hakes Brothers. What do you think, folks? Don't forget, don't leave me alone in the comments. Tell me what you would change. Tell me if you're coming to town. Let's hang out. Here we are. Nice little snail type curved around shower with the proper bench to put up your leg for any shaving needed. And this bathroom continues on. Here's your separate doored off commode. And look at this, folks. Huge walk-in closet. I tell you, Hakes Brothers, as a builder, they get it. 2,088 square feet. They figured out how to get 4 bedrooms in here, 2.5 baths, a large mudroom, which is counted in their square footage, a huge living area with a properly designated dining room. There's so much to show off when it comes to a Hakes Brothers home. Speaking of that, you get your centralized data communication hub center. So that way you have a home run Cat 6 shot to your rooms and you just have your router hooked up there. You don't need to have wires showing in the room or punched through a wall. Let's see what else this house has to offer. An amazing home here in Las Cruces, New Mexico, folks, located by elementary schools, middle schools, skipping a hop away from a high school. Very strong football teams that are always at battle. And out we go. If you're looking for shopping malls, skipping a hop away, the highway's right there, and actually at the highway, you have clinics, everything. Basically, it's becoming a hub. This is centralized area of Las Cruces, the #1 community in Las Cruces, in the #1 place to retire in America, according to Forbes magazine. So many things to offer here alone, from restaurants, clinics, to major hospitals just minutes away from here. If you like your Walmarts, your locally owned restaurants and pubs, everything that you need right here in a tranquil setting of Las Cruces, New Mexico, with nothing but the lowest tax rates, safest city, best places to retire. You cannot beat it, folks. Oversized patio, so many upgrades. Those are some of the things that you end up taking advantage of when going with a home that's already been built and spec'd out, because once it sits on their books, they're gonna incentivize you. Here's one of those upgrades. That's an upgrade, and that's a gas stub out. I always push my clients. It's not too much of an expensive upgrade, but it's at least about 600 bucks nowadays. That's gonna save you at least $1,000 to $1,500 from having to lay that in from your gas line all the way from, let's see if the gas line's even here. So let's say your gas line's there. So you're lucky if it were here. You have to pay a plumber to dig, which he's got to hire a guy because he hates digging sometimes. So you got to dig, trench that out, run your black pipe over here to connect over here. Let's say you're going to put your grill here. Just get it paid off. And then you end up building out your cabinetry with granite or quartz countertops and your grill area, and the party starts. There you have it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video. We are starting to bring you a lot more of the neighborhood tour stuff, the aerial, the drives, so you can get a feel for what we are enjoying here in our beautiful city of Las Cruces, New Mexico. A lot of people don't understand our quality of life until they get here and they realize, oh wow, we have a vibrant community economically, a lot of things going on in the surrounding areas, from just the government, federal and local government projects going on, to where we have just the right size of a community where we welcome you here, to where we're not gonna get big anytime soon, and that's why we're voted #1 place in America by Forbes magazine. I keep saying that, but I'm very proud of that. We always get missed by all the recognitions, and finally people are catching up to Las Cruces. So come check it out. We'll show you what it's all about here in living in Las Cruces. Have a great day. So if you want to know about where this neighborhood is and where this park is, free access to you, and want to move to this area, give me a call today. Alfonso Garcia, The Palms Realty.